Hey guys, it is Joker once again here. It has been a couple weeks since I've done a video, but I am back. And Trials of the Gods is live once again with the Trial of Sekhmet. Now, I'm going to tell you honestly, I did beat Sekhmet, but I swear I thought I was recording it, and it didn't record. So, now I have to go through that again. I have to, like, reset it though, because obviously there's that glitch that ends up putting it like underground way over here, which is like not even a thing. So I'm gonna have to reset it somehow. Let's just go to the menu. So yeah, like I said, I beat Sekhmet and I thought it recorded it, but it wasn't recording. So we're gonna go through this again. And let me tell you, that first time round, I was so stressed because I'm gonna tell you honestly, it is nothing like. At first, it seems like it's going to be similar to the other two, but oh my goodness, it takes quite a turn and it changes up everything. Like, I had to like basically figure out a strategy to even be able to do anything before, you know, killing Sekhmet. Like, it was, I don't even know how to explain it. There was just so much, and since I'm having to redo this, obviously to give you guys some this video, you'll see what I'm talking about. Like, it seems like there are so many more elements to this one than the other two had. Now, I can kind of see now where I'm going back, where Anubis and I think, sorry about that, I hit the mic. Anubis and I think it was Sobek kind of led up to this point. Like, it evolved a little bit, it got a little more difficult, but this one is, oh my gosh. So, and obviously we're going to my level 40 character, that way I can do this Trial of the Gods for you guys. It's just intense. Now, obviously, you can see right there the shield. That is the shield that you get from defeating Sekhmet. So I do have, like I said, I've obviously defeated Sekhmet, and I've got the reward, but I did not get the friggin' video recorded, which is slightly irritating, but, it's okay. So y'all will probably think that it's really easy. Like, I make it might seem easy to defeat Sekhmet, and it's totally not. It really isn't. It uh, it was difficult. I died twice in the process of playing it. Now, I did get one video recording of where I died the first time and then it started the second, like I started the second time and then it stopped recording. So I died the second time and then I thought I started recording the third time when I actually did defeat Sekhmet, and I'm sitting here talking to myself and it's not even recording, and when I went to check like the video footage, it wasn't there. So I'm like, oh man. So we're gonna go ahead and, where am I, redo this and hope it's recording, because if it's not, I might cry a little on the inside. Oh hey, look, normally the glowing question marks mean either the stone circles or like a tomb or something like that. So after I finish up with this Trial of Sekhmet, I'll probably go over there probably not on video, but I'll probably go over there after this. But let's get this out of the way first. Hopefully it's back where it's supposed to be, because if it's not, I'm going to be really frustrated. Okay, here it is. And that, I'm going to tell you honestly, Sekhmet does look pretty epic. And you'll notice also, like I'm going to call them her foot soldiers. Her foot soldiers are wearing the armor of Sekhmet, which is an armor you get at the beginning of the game. Well, closer to the beginning of the game, when you're doing that mission in the temple, where you're basically like the representation of Sekhmet in that fight against, I don't even remember who it was, but it's the same outfit on her foot soldiers as you've gotten in the beginning of the game. So it's kind of an interesting, like, full circle kind of deal, if that makes sense. So here we go. Hopefully I don't die. We'll see what happens. See, doesn't that look amazing? Like, the other two looked amazing, so obviously this one's gonna look amazing, but still. Anyways, here we go. So fire circle. And I call this her head cannon. I call that the head cannon. And you'll notice, like, right away what my little strategy is. Because it's not that hard to figure out what the strategy, for me at least, is. My strategy may take a little bit longer, but it's effective. It works. So I have to run around getting some ammo now because I am out. See, fire circle, you have to like watch it or else you're going to die quickly. And depending on the direction you're running, if you're running in the opposite direction of the fire circle, she will shoot that head cannon and basically run you back towards the circle of fire. And you have to, like, see, now I'm on fire. And her homies are here. You have to, like, really be careful, because if you're not paying attention, you will run right back into the fire, the circle of fire, and you're gonna catch on fire, and that's gonna end badly for you. And also, while you're fighting her foot soldiers, she was going to use her head cannon. So you have to watch out for that, because if you don't, there's a it's much more likely that you're going to get killed. You have to be really careful with it. I try to pay attention to, you know, things like where the head cannon's going to shoot, you know, but when you're fighting enemies like this, it is difficult to figure out exactly where everything's going to happen. You just kind of have to guess. Second round, fireballs. It's kind of similar to Anubis and everything with the hyenas. Was it hyenas? No, it was jackals. I'm sorry. It was jackals. Then fire circle. So it's fireballs, fire circle, or is it circle of fire, fireballs, head cannon? It's something like that. Oh, I'm gonna say a circle of fire, fireballs, and headcannon. That sounds right. I think that's how it goes. And normally I've noticed that like she says like this little dialogue before like the circle of fire appears. So like you kind of know when it's coming, so you know when to run away. It doesn't always happen that way, but it does sometimes. I need to get back in the circle. So if you're noticing, I shoot whenever like she pauses. That is so far the best thing I've found to do. Is wait until she's paused. And she's not, you know, throwing fireballs or any other bullshit at you. And you actually have a chance fireballs. It's not easy by any means. She doesn't make it easy at all. Got some health back, so that's good. I've got the particular sword I'm using is health on kill, so it does actually really help. Like, I mean, it doesn't seem like it would help a lot, but it does help to have that, like something like that equipped. Or no, yeah, it's health on kill for the sword. Now this round, the third, is it the third round? Yeah, technically third round. It gets more difficult because now the headcannon is like a dual headcannon, if that makes sense. And you kind of just have to time everything correctly, or else it's just going to end very badly. Again, don't run back into the fiery circle. Run around it if you can. It just continues to get more difficult. There's more added in obstacles and things like that. You just have to really watch what you're doing. Some people probably think I'm like insane for running outside of the circle, but sometimes it's like unavoidable. You have to do it if you want to survive. Like that's just a fact at this point. Okay. And it's hard to tell, but you can at some point tell that like the foot soldiers basically have the same outfit on as what you acquired towards the beginning of the game. It is difficult to figure that out at first, but it can be noticed. I just happened to notice it that last time. And fireballs. Can I ask you to not do that? Stop it with your bullshit. Okay. Now she's really angry. This is the part where you really have to watch it. You have to really, really focus on the strategy of like, run away, stop and shoot, run away and shoot some more. Like, it's just sticking with the strategy. It gets a little difficult because, excuse me, it seems like she's throwing a lot at you, so you just kind of have to give it a second, kind of figure out the pattern, and go from there, and then you can pretty much get it. And if you notice, I'm not really yelling like what I normally would do. Normally by now I'd be yelling at the screen. Well, I would have been yelling at the screen throughout that whole thing, but I already knew basically what to do. Sorry, I hit the mic again. But I already knew what to do because I beat it thinking I was recording when I wasn't. But I kind of knew what to expect, so I wasn't yelling at the screen as much and I wasn't on edge as much. I hate that I couldn't get that natural first reaction. I may upload like the video that stopped in the middle of like my second try going through it, just so you guys can see like that first initial reaction to everything. Just, you know, because I feel like it would be terrible for me to like just be like, oh yeah, I died twice and blah blah blah, and like there's no real way of you knowing that that's the actual deal. So I just wanted to say thank you for watching and getting through all of that. You know, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate you guys watching the videos, and like I've said before, I do this for fun. Playing games for me is a fun thing to do, and I hope y'all have a great day or night, whatever it may be, where you are at the time that you're watching this, and I will talk to y'all later in the next video.